This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Let go.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Boomy Nation, Craig, Gershom, Johnnie Tips, and Wooly. What's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 183. I'm Wooly, the king of bullshit and honestly kind of meh feral druid. Here with me is Gershom, the sassy-ass beastmastery hunter, and Johnnie Tips, the proud dark iron diabolist warlock. So, Boomy is unable to join us today, and going forward, he is, at least for a while, going to be having a reduced presence on the show. He has some IRL things he needs to tend to, so that's eating up a lot of his time. Anyway, he'll be here when he can. Anyway, hi guys, how you doing?
Hello. Hey. I get in 10 years what he gets in 2 days. Get it? Because I'm a broke-ass bitch.
I get it.
Okay,
yeah.
And then I had another one. I want you guys to tell me which one you like better. You can tell me in the Discord too, thrallsballs.com. Let's get that one out of the way. My other one was Ladies Love Me. They call me Cool Rach. Which one was better?
See, everybody who doesn't know her name is Rachel. That's why that's funny.
I thought everyone knew that by now.
I don't know. I keep hoping we're attracting new listeners, but our metrics say otherwise.
That is true.
We did get one today.
My real name is Rachel, hence the Cool Rach joke. So
my real name is Josh.
You liked better.
Johnnie, is your real name Johnnie? You don't have to answer that.
Yeah, actually.
Jeez, no, you would never have guessed that. I'm so excited.
I already knew that because we talked about it
transparent
before.
With us, Johnnie. You're amazing.
Come to find out, his name is like Dexter or some shit.
No,
it's like
actually,
something
it's
really
John,
weird, like Clyde or something.
A fucking dark iron named Dexter. That might as well be fucking Dagran's name, Dexter, little nerd. Yeah, I call Dagran a nerd.
Dexter, dude. Yeah.
Dagran the Poindexter. That's right, DNR. Fight me. They love Dagran over and do not relent.
He's great.
I gotta be honest, I love Dagran too.
I love him too.
He's a cool little guy. I do like that he's not just another generic ass dwarf. He's got
I like that they got a real Scottish actor to voice him. I don't remember the actor's name at this time, but I do love hearing that brogue that he throws in. He's like, "Thank you," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Say it again, Mufasa. Ooh, thank you. Ooh.
They should have given all the earthen Welsh accents just to make us wonder and fuck with us.
Or Pike.
They should have given them like really awful fucking Southside Chicago accents.
Oh God. Or Boston.
And everyone quits. They're like, "Hey, WoW subs went down by like 5 million fucking people in 1 month."
Rip. I had the big rip on that one.
I'm from the north side, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh my lord. Oh, that was not a
pun.
Lord?
He said, "Oh my lord."
So I said, "Oh my lord," and it came out as "Oh my lord," and that fits perfectly because you just said Chicago.
That is perfect.
That's like,
yo.
God, that shit's disgusting.
Oh my God, they just mentioned it. Speaking of the DNR boys, they just mentioned it, and I heard Aaron called it the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. He called it grapefruit stink water. And I was like, that is exactly what it is. Holy shit. Grapefruit stink water.
When was the last time we had an episode where we didn't fucking reference their show? They're gonna be like, fucking, Regina George in Mean Girls. Oh my God, why are you so obsessed with me?
Because you guys are awesome. Fuck it. Anyway.
Oh shit. Does that mean they're gonna get hit by a bus? Don't get hit by a bus, guys. Oh my
I'm
God.
knocking on wood right now.
I didn't everyone thought.
Oh my
Well-
God! I have two teenage girls. Mean Girls is a feature in our house. Like
I
at any
hope
given
so.
time.
Yeah.
I hope not the really shitty
Musical?
remake movie.
The OG
Why
one,
the fuck
obviously,
did they make
yeah.
that a
We
musical?
were like, no. Except for
Fucking
Tina
awful.
Fey. Get out of here. Yeah.
Like, Jesus. The fact that Lindsay Lohan was okay enough with it that she showed up for a cameo, no, she should have put her foot down and went, no, absolutely not. Not
Stick
my
to
thing.
her
Glad that
rom-com
Tina Fey
movies. She's great in
reprised the
those.
role, right? Sorry, Johnny. Go ahead.
I love her in the rom-com movies, like the holiday ones. They're great. Stick to those. She'll be fine.
She's in some of
Or
those
Passion
cheap
Project.
knockoff Hallmark Netflix holiday
Yes,
movies where there's
they're
always like
great.
some hot lumberjack, and then she's like the girl in town who doesn't have time for romance. I'm focused on my career. She's always like that girl now.
The look at the Irish one they just did recently, that was
Yeah.
great. That was so good.
Over the next 90 minutes, I'd like to show you how all your problems can be solved by my penis. I stole that from Family Guy. But can we talk for a second about, on this World of Warcraft podcast, why the fuck is Lindsay Lohan, who went off the rails for quite some time, why the fuck is Lindsay Lohan aging better than Emma Stone? Sorry, I said it. Why is that happening?
Stress maybe,
I don't fucking know.
or lots of serum, lots of.
I really hope that's the most sexist I get all night, because I try not to be sexist.
Botox is a thing. That's not sexist. Maybe she just got better
They're
surgery.
both beautiful. They're fine. They're like it's not a
I
big
know,
deal. It's
yeah.
just a superficial grading system that doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm
Fair
a very
enough.
live natural. I've never had a single scrap of cosmetic surgery done. Not one shot of Botox, not one nothing. I'm totally happy with how I am. So
I might get a third testicle implanted.
if I had to have one though, I think I would want to get my belly unkitted up. Like I would like to have that shit tucked in, but I would.
Didn't we talk forever ago about, because we've never seen Thrall's testicles, he could have a tripod and we have no idea?
No,
I think we had an episode named after that.
No, it was the tripod was you were the big meaty dick and me and Bent were the balls.
Oh,
That
well,
was the legend.
Thrall could have a tripod.
He
I
could.
don't know. All right, anyway, what have we been up to in WoW? I'll start. Went to raid, did some delves. That's it.
What
That's
happened
it.
in
We
raid?
got Bandit down. Oh wait, did we? I don't remember. I think we did.
Casino rim or the big ogre of two heads.
No, we definitely got one-armed bandit down because we got 2 pulls, I think, in on Muggsy. And when we got in there, I asked myself and Raid General Chat, I love fucking with Raid General Chat, I was like, if Muggsy jerked off, wouldn't he also be giving his brother a handy J?
Yeah, kind of actually.
That's gross.
I mean, you can't avoid the truth, Gershom. Don't hide
true.
from the truth.
That's true. Like that my real name is Rachel and I'm a broke ass bitch. And Chris Brown makes in 2 days what I make in 10 years. Yeah, exactly. That's right.
But
Bringing
also,
it back to our totally unrelated intro, y'all.
yeah, sort of related to World of Warcraft, but also outside
Warcraft
of a computer setting is I ordered this cool looking blank journal off of Amazon that's like, it's meant to look all dragon scale like, and it has a dragon eye in the middle of it, but it can also look like demon shit. So it's like green, right?
Is it like
And-
reflect? Is it like 3-dimensional?
I'll take a picture later.
Yeah.
It's not right by me. I'll take a picture later and put it in host chat, and I'll, if I remember, make a Thrall's Balls Instagram post. But I mentioned right before the show, I have a feather pen. I also purchased a feather pen. Like the kind with like the metal tip and you dip it in the ink, right?
Oh,
and
like a quill?
Yeah.
Oh.
I fully intend to sit down and write all kinds of warlock talent and spells and shit in this journal to make it look like an actual warlock spell book. And it'll be my fucking prop.
Are you gonna write
By
it in
hand.
blood?
With
Or
a
just
feather
ink?
pen. It's
Ooh, that's
black
so
ink. It came with
It's
the blue.
black ink. He's like, don't go too crazy there, Gershom.
Maybe I'll drop a single drop of blood into the ink so that it'll be in everything.
Yeah, just prick your finger.
Yeah.
You'd be
My
like
finger.
Blood Brothers with your
My
journal.
blood.
Yeah,
Definitely
flop
my
the flopper.
Flopple coin.
I'd rather be Blood Brothers than Jack Off Brothers, like that raid boss you were talking about.
Flopple quill.
And we bring it full circle, jerk. All right, well,
Jesus.
that's basically me. I pretty much have decided that after this raid tier, I'm probably moving back to my warlock. Just because, I don't know, I don't much care for melee, and really the only the only druid spec that I enjoy is feral, and even then I'm terrible at it. I mean, I like guardian, but I don't like tanking, so
Johnnie
yeah.
had me kind of geared up to try Rep Pally, because I know all I play is hunters, but I've heard
Give
a
it a
lot of
shot.
good things about Rep. But yeah, I might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I kind of really hope we eventually get Forsaken Paladins, because this was in the news, but I took it out because I didn't see the point in reporting on it because it's data mining. But there is data mined to be a whole bunch of Forsaken mounts coming that are like undead horses, but they're like wrapped in ghosts of horse. It's really neat.
So they look like
and
paladin
one of them,
mounts, sort of.
and one of them's like all yellowish, ghostly-ish. That would be sick for an
There
undead
better
paladin.
be chains on them bitches. There better be fucking chains on that shit.
I don't remember, but I think there is.
Or ghostly chains, like phantasmic ones, you know?
Like some crazy Ebenezer Scrooge ass.
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
ghostly chains, but like you can
Yeah.
still hear them being like clink, clink.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That
need to
was-
watch that movie again and look to see if there's a chair in his bedroom.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now,
You just made
Gershom,
it through the edibles. Yes, sir.
did
Ebenezer getting
you...
it.
You said you didn't really have... You had the funds, but not the time to get your sub back up. Were you screwing around on your level 20s and lower at all this week?
So I got, I don't remember what I said last week. I got that light forge to 20, and then I rolled the regular Draenei, and she's like 19 and a half right now, but she was like all done in the area. And I'm like, if I go to the new area, I'm going to get exploration credit and hit 20, and that's dumb. So she's like on Azure Mist Isle, or like the place you go after that, which is like Bloodwatch Isle. Yeah, and she's like
With all
19 and a
the blood
half.
elves.
And then I just came up on the ability to pay my sub. Like I wanted to do it today, and I just ran out of time. So like in real life, my oldest had her end of the year theater presentation today, which involves a play that like that she is part of a group where they act and write and direct the whole thing. Like they have two
That's so
teachers
cool.
supervise them, but it's like a fast track to like drama and like theater in high school and stuff. And she's going into 7th grade, so she's got her extracurriculars lined up. But it's been a long time, so like every weekend we go to this theater workshop that's for 2 hours, and it's downtown. So we're out of the house for hours and hours every Saturday. It's almost like a 6 school day, I guess you could say. But she's done. I'm so fucking stoked. I'm so proud of her. Like her little sister puts in the work by going with us and not having any reason to be there, except she's too little, so she's got to be with me. And it's a lot of work, and it all paid off, and it was really good. And I helped some other parents pay for like pizza and stuff. So like we had a little pizza party today. But with all those things in mind, with that wrapping up, and also like end of the school year too. So like even the little one has got a lot of things going on. They got a last couple field trips and all these things, all these expenses. So I do finally have the ability to pay my sub, but I didn't have the time today. I do intend to, if I'm not too tired after this, I'll probably resub, and then, you know, I'll be back to playing soon. So I'll have more to tell you. Other than that, I talked to fucking CRAIIIIG finally. He's alive.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Can I get a soundbite? Can I get a bump? Can I get a...
CRAIIIIG!
There it is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was playing with my quill.
You weren't. No. Thanks for sharing, dude. Yeah. So I talked to Craig for a minute. I don't know why. He was like, "Hey, what's up, girl? You crazy?" And I'm like, What happened?" He's like, "Nothing. Just saying hi." He always does that shit to me. He says something weird, and he's like, "Nothing. Just saying hi." And I'm like, "Okay." So I asked him. His wife is good. I think I had dropped on the show. Because he said it was okay that him and his wife are expecting their third child, because their first child was really 2 because she had twins. So in 2 months to the day, today's May 10th, he told me the due date is July 10th. She's gonna have their third kid. So it all went well. Seems like things are good. They're just wrapping it up and praying for the Craig, because he's amazing. Friend of the show, co-host, love me some
He
Craig,
is technically a co-host. Is he aware he's a co-host, though? That's the question.
Yeah, I think so. This is totally off track, but I was just talking about my kids being in theater, but that reminds me of Hamilton, when Hamilton goes, "My assistant counsel," and then Aaron Burr goes, "Co-cancel. Sit down, Hamilton." I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but it's like, "My assistant host, co-host, sit down, Gershom." Yeah. Go watch Hamilton, y'all.
Never watched Hamilton.
Bro, you're missing out. It's so good. Anyways,
I started watching it and decided I didn't like it.
This is not a Hamilton podcast. It's a WoW podcast. I didn't play WoW. I talked to Craig, and I'm gonna pass it to Johnny, because that's really all I did.
I mean, it's also not a Mean Girls podcast, but we've been there already.
Okay to talk about Lindsay Lohan, and you know what? Actually, yeah,
I'd hit it.
He's good. Yeah, exactly.
Johnny, what did you do in WoW this week?
I completely misread last week. Didn't but we already got AOTC. We just did achievements this week, so I was like, whatever now. And I got my last portal. I got my last 10. Theater of Pain. Got it. But then I got a little hair in my ass and decided to go play my mage just to try it out. I heard Arcane was back.
In your ass.
So your butthole was tickling for the magic, huh?
Yeah. I got a little tickling for the magic stick, right? So I go and do a couple little lobby keys, like the 4s, and we did a 6th Theater of Pain, and everything's going fine. We had just gone past the 3rd boss, the Lich boss. We did that one 3rd for whatever reason. So we did the Lich boss 3rd. I go to jump, that little platform, that Lich-looking boss? You have to jump after you beat the boss. There's that little gap. You can click the portal, but you can also just jump.
Traumatized me so bad. All I think about is the A-bomb that pulls you, and I always caught the chase. I was like, I'm so glad I'm with friends right now. I would be kicked so many times already. I was with friends, so they didn't kick me, but yeah.
Well, after the 3rd boss, it's like on a platform, it's floating, and you have to jump to the next platform, but you can also click a portal. And I was dumb enough to try and jump on my mage. I do it on my walk all the time, and it goes fine. I thought, oh, no problem. I can just blink, right? No, wrong. Wrong. Not the right answer. I end up on the ledge right below where you can walk at the platform, and if I stop moving, I'll fall. So I'm just holding W, and I yell at my friend who's a warlock, "Dude, fucking summon me, bro. Just fucking summon me. Don't ask questions. If I do anything else, I'm dead. So just fucking summon me at the boss room, and I'll be right there, okay?"
So wait, it was gonna knock
do
you
you
off,
even
so you were
slow fall?
auto running.
Yes. I had to keep running, or I was gonna slip off the edge of the platform.
No.
You had at least 2 options available.
I could have just died and got, but I didn't want to get to death on our fucking timer, and it's really quick to summon.
You could have slow falled, man.
I don't play, dude. I just started playing Magic enough. They're like,
that's what he's saying.
You're not immediately You're not immediately an expert. GTFO my +2. Don't you see we're taking this seriously?
Well, I was with friends. We only plugged like 2 people. It wasn't a big deal. I was topping the meters anyway. Who gives a shit?
Realistically.
It didn't matter. Didn't matter. The point being, It was a crazy thing to happen.
Did your
like,
friend
right
summon you? Did you get out of it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
I am lampooning the toxicity people show in low keys where they think they're hot shit.
It wasn't like I was doing like a resilient key or whatever.
I
trying to get
love
resilient,
lampooning toxicity.
It wasn't a full pug either. There was only 2 pugs, 2 out of 5. So it was 3 versus 2, right?
And then you went back to your warlock because you got sick of that shit?
No, I came on the podcast. It happened just before the podcast.
Oh, right now?
Oh.
This is
Yeah.
right now.
This just happened like
Nice.
an hour ago.
This is fresh.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, you know what they say, Johnny? It's better to poop in the sink than sink in the poop.
Yep.
It's better to have loved and lost.
Yeah, it does. You don't want to sink and poop. That's not good.
Wait. Instructions unclear. It's better to have loved and lost than never have pooped in the sink at all.
That's perfectly correct.
That's even better.
That is so Thrall.
Or on your bathroom rug.
Yep.
God damn it, Ben.
But that's all I did. That's my week.
I put my feet on that.
It was kind
rug.
of a light week.
And I asked him straight up, I was like, is it the same rug? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that's great.
I'm sure it's been cleaned.
It was.
Oh, Witcher 3 is the other thing I did.
Oh, you played more Witcher 3?
Yeah, I did more Witcher 3, some more Last Epoch, and I played some Vampire Survivors. Because I love those games. They're pretty fun. Yep.
Sounds fun.
Nice.
I can't wait just to get back into WoW. I know even all the shit people have been talking about the Flames Radiance thing, I still want to go check it out. Because I guess now it's fixed, but it still just kind of sucks. It's just not a very good or engaging patch thing. So I don't think we need to go too much into that, but I've just heard enough people on different podcasts and online
only thing I'll mention
that it's just not very engaging. There's not much to do. It goes kind of slow. And just, I mean, they haven't really been launching, like these half patch things haven't been that great for a while. I'm almost used to them being shitty, and I'm super glad that the rep's only 10. I'm like, thank God it's not 25. Even if I end up farming it in downtime later, I'll get the mount and stuff, because I don't always have the other reps and I'd like to work on reps. I like to work on currencies, and I like collecting mounts and stuff. So, and toys. I like toys. I don't always use all of them, but I like toys because those have achievements, and then mounts. I'm like super, super close to my 500 to my Autuk mount. And I know I'm way behind a lot of people because that came out in Dragonflight and like so many people already had it and so many other people have gotten it since. I haven't gotten it yet. When I was on my 20s, I would look at my mount tab and it said 523 usable mounts. And I'm like, why do I not have 500 account wide? Like, I know it's like class hall mounts don't count and like racial and skill based. So like none of the flying carpets count for tailoring and like none of the class hall mounts count. And I don't know if like basically only totally account wide that has to be used by every single character. Period. Like there can be no barrier to that, and I don't know because I can't log into Gershom how many he has. Oh, I could check the achievement. You know what? I could do that. I just talked myself through it.
I just had 250 like last week.
I have no idea how many mounts I have.
I
Not
saw somebody
anywhere near
over
that
1,000. It wasn't anybody I follow. It was just like in my For You tab on Twitter, but it was like someone I don't know at all.
So many.
But they were like 1,001 mounts, and I'm like, is that so? Way back in vanilla, the albino Drake. You guys know the shitty ass, old ass Drake mount.
I love that thing. Every now and then I whip it out and fly around because you don't see it much anymore.
So the albino Drake was a prize for the achievement of getting 50 mounts. In classic.
Oh, yeah.
Not classic, I mean vanilla. Like 2007 fucking whatever vanilla. Like when I started playing. I don't even remember what year it was anymore. 20 years. So 2004. Yeah, okay. Right.
Actually, I'm not trying to actually you, but I'm pretty sure that was a Wrath of the Lich King thing. Because I don't think they came out with achievements till then.
I don't know if it was an achievement or a prize they sent. You're probably right. I could do some digging and find out. But I know that when I was playing way back in the early days, that was like you got every mount in the game, but there was like 50 of them, is all I'm saying. That's the point. Is that like way back in the day. So that's cool that they're coming up with so many mounts that I still don't have 500 after 20 years, but that's fine.
I think there's 2 you can get from this Nightfall thing they have going on.
I saw the purple cat, which I like.
And there's, I think, 1 or 2 that are coming with the BFA Timewalking when they bring that about.
Yes.
And we got some other ones in the news we're going to talk about, but yeah.
All right. Shall we move on to the mixed drink of the week? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any alcohol for that matter, if you're of legal age, or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Anyway, we are now on the very second to last Raid Boss drink in this series before we move on to current patch drinks. Gershom is up this week, and she is bringing us Fyrakk. Fyrakk? I've always said Fyrakk from Amirdrassil, but I'm pretty sure Alex Straza said it like Fyrakk or Veranoth, one of them.
That's how I always said it.
Fyrakk.
Fyrakk. Just say it totally weird. Be like Fyrakk.
Fyrakk.
Wait, what if Dad said it? He'd be like,
Fyrakk.
Fyrakk, the nasty dragon. Get him down from the sky champion. Thank you.
So,
sorry.
Gershom, you did give us a hint in the form of a picture in the host chat.
Yes, sir.
And it was, in the picture, you're holding a shot glass with some sort of deeper red-looking drink in it. And I'm going to go off of that and say the whole drink is a shot, unless you're using that as a red herring, and it's actually a shot going into a larger drink.
It's a shot. It's a shot.
Okay.
Of course.
However, looking at it, I was originally going to say there was Fireball in it, but that picture is too red to have Fireball in it. IMHO. I'm a hoe. So I'm thinking it's got some spice to it because Fyrakk the Blazing, hello. Also, it's probably got weed involved because blazing, hello. So I'm thinking the shot is a mixture of UV red, a little bit of hot sauce, and just for the hell of it, even though it doesn't sound like it would mix very well with the hot sauce, grenadine. And then I'm thinking you shoot it, and then you hit the bong like Cheech and Chong, or you take a puff off a J. That's my guess. Okay.
All right. I don't want to say about your guess because I don't want to give Johnny any hints. So, Johnny, what do you think is in the Fyrakk?
I think it's Jaeger, Malort, and Hawaiian Punch.
That's gross. You guys are both so wrong. I love this. I love that I beat you. I'm going to be the eater ass after I finish taking this shot.
That's the trivia.
Yeah,
unless you're just announcing your evening plans.
No, it's my weekend with the kids. Sorry, guys. We're good. Mixed drink of the week. Fyrakk from Amirdrassil Raid. So, Wooly, the thing you did have correct was the cannabis.
Hell yeah.
Any similarities. And what I did was, so what I wanted to do was I wanted this to layer a little more, but when it mixed together on accident, it looked really good. It still looked. So this is more about look than taste. And I know I tend to lean towards one or the other. So this is more about the aesthetic than the way it tastes, but it tastes really good. So what it is basically grenadine. And then there's some orange. It's orange in color, but it's kind of orange soda flavored cannabis drink from the dispo. So like it's like a bubbly sort of. So the thing is 1/3 shot grenadine, 1/3 of a shot of this orange colored cannabis drink. And then on top, prior to making the drink, I made some licorice vodka, which just means I cut up some black licorice and let it soak in vodka for a really long time, like all day.
Infused,
like hours and hours and hours. Yeah. And the longer you let it go, the darker it's going to get. I wanted it to get really, really black because I thought it would sit on top and look like burn. Like, because I was thinking like when he flies over the zone and he's like, "Rawr," and he blows everything up. What I ended up getting was this kind of murky, sort of smoky looking reddish, orangish. It looks fiery. I'm going to put it in general chat now that after the episode airs tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll put the picture so that people will know what it looked like. And I can put it on the Instagram too, or I'll tag it on the Instagram. So people see what it looked like, but it's basically like this kind of murky reddish. And I was just kind of going for like the black orange, like I was thinking of his colors, and then when you said the blazing, I was like, yeah, you got to get high. And then also because he does that stupid long ass laugh when he blows you up for the achievement that I always joke about, where he's like, "Rawr," and he laughs at you for like 49 years. So that's why I added the cannabis drink, so that it's like it makes you giggly, you'd be funny, and then he's blazing, and then the other things are just kind of color based, I guess. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So to sum it up, grenadine, orange cannabis drink, or I guess alternatively, you could probably just use orange soda if you wanted to. And then licorice vodka, infused black licorice vodka, or drink infused black licorice, black colored drink of your choice, I guess.
Yeah. Well, are you ready to shoot that shit?
I'm ready to shoot that shit, homie. Set me off.
Johnny, on the spot.
Over the lips, through the gums. Look out, asshole!
Ah, sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Okay, happy Saturday. Yeah, we're doing this on Saturday for once. Here, hold on. I'm gonna slam the cup down. Okay, that's good. It tastes good. So it's not about the taste. It's not spicy. The orange is prevalent, and then it's just the vodka. Like the licorice taste didn't come through at all, which is good. It didn't ruin it. It was basically tastes like a cherry orange kind of shot with like vodka in it. It could be dangerous. It tastes good, and it's hitting. It's hitting. Definitely.
I'm a little bit.
This is kind of TV con worthy. I would give you all these.
Yeah.
TV con for sure. Yeah. No, it's good. It's like the party drink because it's got like a sweetness to it.
I have some good news.
What's that?
I found my vape. I have some bad news for the rest of the show. I found my vape.
Found your vape.
All right, anyway, that was the Fyrakk, and quite honestly, it sounds like you hit it out of the goddamn park. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Johnny, you've got some big shoes to fill next week with Gallywix.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you better start
put in a food processor.
I'm gonna challenge you right here.
Drink? What am I doing here?
You have to somehow reference the fact in your drink. I don't know how you're gonna do this. This is your challenge. You have to somehow reference the fact that the whole reason he dies is because he gets pissed off and kicks the thing.
He gets pissed off, Gallywix.
Gets out of the mech.
I love how you're taking the new kid to task and challenging him. Like, we've never done that before. We've never
once.
I got an idea. Do I have to make some sort of contraption now? Am I going to make like some
surprises?
One of those machines?
I don't want to put you in a box. You do what you think is called for. Cock rings.
That's how you know Willie really loves you, is he's willing to let you express yourself and not put you in a box.
Weird machine.
You know, as long as it doesn't get in my hair.
Do simple.
I mean, what?
A Rube Goldberg machine, like one of those fucking like.
Oh my god. And instead of pouring a shot in your mouth, all it does is shoot you in the arm.
You kick your
That's the second Family Guy reference I've made.
Way and it makes
What was the point of that?
Or
it does,
a
it
shitty
show-
Rube
yeah.
Goldberg machine and it breaks, and you have to like make sure it breaks, and then you have to get pissed
Dude.
off, kick it, and then you take your shot, and it gets
I'm
over
pretty
your face.
sure. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on the show before, but when they first launched Classic, I had to be at work, and I knew there was going to be a hell of a queue to get in the game, and I didn't want to have to waste my evening, right? So I set up a Rube Goldberg machine based on a timer, and if I remember right, the timer would go off, which would power a cord coming out of it to turn on power strip, I think.
All right,
And the
MacGyver,
power strip
this
turning
is amazing.
on. No, wait, no, I'm getting it backwards. It powered up and turned on, I think, a fan, if I remember right. The fan moved with a pencil tied to it.
And you started
And
the whole
I
thing
don't
by
remember.
shooting an avocado little seed off the end of an avocado through a paper straw that you rolled yourself, and that hit the power switch that started the whole thing.
I wish. But no, I don't remember exactly how I put it together, but I didn't set out to make a Rube Goldberg machine. I just wanted a timer so that something would drop onto the keyboard and
Is
hit
that
enter.
what those things are
Yeah.
called? Where it's like the big long process that it starts
Yeah.
like one. Oh, okay.
The
I
chain
always forget what
reaction
those are
machine.
called. A Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
But, like-
internalize that now because I'm high, so I'll remember it.
And
Just
I
like
was
studying for my AP US history exam.
And I was in CTR, the guild, at that point, and I was telling my raid team about how I had that set up, and Bartholomew, shout out to Barf, he was like, wait, was he on my raid team? I don't know, we were in a voice call. I don't remember who was all on the raid team, but he was like, you know they make Google Remote Connect, right? I was like, what? So that took all the fun out of future launches. Oh well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've told that story on the show before. Let's move on.
I haven't heard that story. You're incorrect.
You haven't?
No.
Damn.
And
Well,
I've heard a
let's
lot
move.
of woolly stories over the past 4 years. Believe them.
There have been a fair amount.
We have shared some stories.
And here's the news.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
All right. So normally, lately, I have been going into writing the notes with people's names attached to the sections, and I did not do that this time. So just for the sake of simplicity, I'll just do all these things. I don't give
No,
a
I have
shit.
mine picked out.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it was
would you-
pretty clear.
Okay, let's do this live. Who
Yeah,
wants
sorry,
what section?
we just butted in. No, it just seems like the first couple things are yours, and then when you get to Sod, it's Johnny, and then the two last things at the end are Delves and Timewalking. That's me.
Yeah,
Like, it
easy.
made sense.
Solid.
Is
That
that the way
makes
Johnny
sense.
saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Like
that
you
makes a
wrote
lot of
it
sense.
properly.
Then I'll take it away. Blizzard was at PAX East, right? So I don't think we even mentioned they were going to do that. But they hosted an hour-long panel at PAX East, and mainly they spoke about World of Warcraft and Azeroth and how they've evolved over time. The two most exciting things, in my opinion, that they launched were Legion is officially confirmed as the next remix, which I don't think anybody thought that wouldn't be the case.
Sorry,
excited
super
for that.
excited. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no.
I'm so excited.
Please, it's that exciting.
Like, if I could
But
do a confetti popper out of my vagina, I probably would.
I would shoot confetti out of my asshole for Illidan. I don't want that sound clip out there. Oh, well. They didn't really tell us a whole lot about what to expect from it, but, I mean, think about this for a second. You know what Pandaland Remix was like. You know what Legion was like. Just, imagine them together. But they did tell us that Mythic Plus is going to be a part of it. So imagine all those little OP things you get from doing the remix, like in Pandaland, but plus environment. That's going to be fucking nuts. The other thing they told us about is, like, almost no information at all, except a little bit of information. They are working on another temporary game mode, sort of like how Plunderstorm is out there with a temporary game mode. And it's kind of going to be accessed the same way, they said. Like, from the character screen, it's going to be like a thing in the corner. Hey, you want to do this thing instead? So you'll click it and you'll go do that. They didn't tell us anything about it, but they did have a pretty cool image that they used. Seemed like a screenshot from Darkshire in Duskwood. And they did let slip that it's going to be more like a scary story type of thing. So you gotta wonder what that's gonna be. Is it like a driven narrative, like, go here, experience this scary thing? I don't know.
Like a choose your own adventure, maybe?
What if it's...
I'm thinking that a lot of Blizz devs are my age or older, so I feel like they're doing something nostalgia-y, like scary stories you tell in the dark. That's exactly what that zone always reminded me of, legit. Like when I first went there, when I first tried Alliance, I was like, oh, this shit is actually pretty fucking scary anyways. Like, Duskwood is kind of scary.
Right? But yeah, I'm gonna turn it over now to Johnny for some classic information. Johnny, what's going on over there?
We previously reported that Blizzard would be restoring characters who died on the hardcore realms, specifically because of DDoS attacks. Happened about a month or two ago, as Blizzard states in their blue post, we have identified and resurrected characters who died due to circumstances caused by distributed denial of service attacks on the Doomhowl realm on April 24th, and on the Doomhowl and Defias Pillager realms on May 3rd. So there's 2 attacks that happened. We are done with these restorations, and affected players should be able to select the ghost character on Doomhowl and Defias Pillager realms and log into it to complete the process. Please be reminded, if we decide to restore characters lost to DDoS attacks, we will only restore characters that remain on their hardcore realm. A character cannot be restored if the character was transferred to another realm. Blizzard customer service cannot assist with issues related to characters who have died on hardcore realms. Please don't contact them over and over again about some bullshit when they already told you to do your stupid shit. Same thing as our drinking
some people try and transfer off the server to get unlocked, to get their character back, and so like it didn't work and Blizz won't give them those characters back? Like, what does that mean?
No, like, because you can opt to be on a era server or whatever, or you can be like because once you die in hardcore, it's permanently a ghost. But if you res, it like goes to a different server, I think. I believe.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because it's no longer on there.
So wait, isn't part of hardcore like not dying? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah, but it's no longer a hardcore character at that point. You know, it's separate.
I see.
Right? So I think if someone tried to transfer it, so for whatever reason, like if they tried to go and be like, well, I give up, I'm done, and then they tried to transfer it over to another server.
That's what I was thinking.
To
that
live
was the
forever
first thing
on.
I said. I was like, okay, they transferred somewhere else, and now Blizz won't give them that character back, which makes sense. Like, they tried to beat the system, it didn't work. Like, oh well.
Possibly, yeah. There might be some people that may have done that, yeah. Or if they acted too quickly. To try
they
to do
said
something.
Straight up, don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah,
or we won't at all.
Yeah.
And then they ended it with thank you very much. I love that. They're like, please don't call us. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
God, that's like the weirdest pose. And
then Sod, they fixed a major bug with the corrupted Ashbringer questline. Apparently, you could get completely fucked if you died in Mount Hyjal between quests. And they also said that this will allow you to go to Mount Hyjal after completing the quests, and will no longer allow you back into Mount Hyjal once you are finished there. That means you can't you can't go back and forth. You go to Hyjal, you do the quest, and then you leave. So you can't do this like wishy-washy bullshit going back and forth. If you complete the quest falling into place, and did not accept the follow-up quest, which is called a difficult path, before the Will of the Ashbringer despawned, talk to Rick's Zizix and Booty Bay and get a replacement. It's one of the vendors out in Booty Bay. You talk to them, boom, you get the replacement, and you can keep going. right? So
Wooly, you had said something about like you're not sure why this guy has like a goblin would have this thing like this inert ash. I think this kind of, not to interrupt, but I feel like this harkens back to that Blue Dragon quest line somehow with Cowlick Ghost. Remember where there's like a goblin down there stealing some weird. This is probably not connected at all, but do you remember doing that Cowlick Ghost quest where he finds his old girlfriend and they go back to Pandaria together? But it starts out in Booty Bay and there's some goblin like hijacking some weird like dragon shit. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted. I accidentally shoved the nub too far into my quill, and I got covered in ink trying to pull it out, and now I look like I jerked off a squid. So I got a little distracted.
Nazoth.
I jerked off Nazoth.
He is with you always. Wooly's gonna show up to TBCon with like a big orange eyeball like floating above his head.
I jerked off Nazoth.
Oh, he said, you're part of the club here. Have this eyeball on your forehead.
We all up in here jerking off Nazoth, bro.
I brought my GameCube. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I brought my GameCube.
You're good. You're good. I'm just saying it's a different goblin altogether. There's some goblin because Booty Bay is where you get your undermined reals anyway. So they want a central location to go get your shit. Because people go back to Booty Bay all the time inside to go like trade in tokens and shit.
Oh,
and
that
this
makes
is the thing
sense.
they added. That's all it was. And they also fixed their 6-piece set for the Shockaden set that you can get now. They literally made a Shockaden Paladin set, which is badass, by the way. Basically, the 6 set was consuming holy power increases your spell power by 15% per holy power consumed for 10 seconds. So every time you use holy power, for the amount of holy power you consume it, you get a fucking 45% buff basically by using 3 holy power.
I'm really confused. I thought paladins had mana in classic.
They do, but they also have holy power because it's solid, not classic.
Okay.
It's one of the runes, I believe, that gives them all the crazy shit now. I'm pretty sure. And also,
I found my vape, so
yep, it's all good. It's all good. It's inside. It's not regular classic, yeah. But yeah, their 6 set sounds badass. Like it's almost a 50% buff of like spell power for 10 seconds.
That's crazy, dude.
When you use your fucking holy power, it's like the quintessential part of the set. It's like the fucking part you want, and apparently it wasn't working, and now it is. So I feel like it's a big nerf to the raid, basically, essentially, by doing that.
This set kind of seems like Blizzard apologizing to paladins for their leveling experience in vanilla.
Yeah.
If you knew someone who played a paladin in vanilla, you knew they had nothing else going on. Of course, I wasn't playing in vanilla. I was in BC. It was a little easier for them and warlocks, but
I tried one, and once I went into the kobold mine and I was still just hitting things with hammers, I was like, nope, I'm out. See ya.
Have you seen the Inquisition set? It looks fucking badass.
Nope.
It looks like a paladin version of one of the warrior sets with the crazy spike mask. But it's like Scarlet Crusade, red and white and gold. It's fucking sick, dude. It's like,
when you say spike mask, do you mean like that metal collar thing that sort of looks like Darth Malak from Knights of the Old Republic?
I will show you. I think so.
I was gonna say you need to put a picture.
Anyways, that is not what I was thinking, but that does look. That looks like that is the without the spikes. That's the helmet that the man with absolutely no life was wearing in the South Park.
It is, yeah.
Warcraft
he was walking around in like his underwear with that on. Yeah, I think it was. Oh my gosh, something I know something about South Park. Also, Johnnie, was that Was that it? Because before I go
Yeah,
into
that's it. Yeah.
what I was gonna, what something I know a little bit better about, I also forgot you were talking about sod, even though it says right here you were talking about sod, because I also found my vape. Neat.
Dude, those shoulders look fucking awesome.
Oh no!
No, we're good.
Listen.
So, what happened, Willie?
I mean, as long as we can run the show, who cares?
No, we're good. I was just
This
making
is
a joke about
content
finding my
right
vape.
here.
This is content.
Why,
This is
we deserve a bigger audience for our bullshit.
ridiculous.
Hell
I know. This is, we do this late at night. It gets wild sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we're overcharged. Delves are overcharged, y'all folks. So previously,
Check out that segue.
right? We had reported that there's going to be a higher challenge of Delves, and I think this is coming in 11.1.7, right? They're going to be called,
I think so, yeah.
yeah, Overcharged, and I guess they're on the PTR, which none of us do. There's a model for the mount that's coming with this. It's going to be part of a big achievement that we'll touch on in a second, but it's called the OC91 Chariot. And it's a mech suit, and you get this achievement called Titan Console Overcharged, which what they're saying is like you have to unlock all these skills in an overcharged Titan console. So not really sure what that is. It's some sort of prog, obviously, device, maybe like talent tree sort of system or something like, or I don't know, like with Delves, they didn't really have these before. It was just like you got the currency, and so this will be like the first time you have to like progress through something. And then Wooly did the research on this. I have not seen this thing, but it looks like a mech suit mount, not a goblin shredder. I'm not really sure then, like what, because I have some shredders, but I can't think of what this would look like.
So there are some more recent mech mounts that like have a more open canopy, and like the player sits on like a bench in it. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
I should have put this in host chat.
Yeah, we'll find a picture. But it's got like a color. It's got like some gray and some gold, and then it's got like blue jewels on it, and like little lights, like little blue lights on the arms and legs, I guess. So I want to find a picture of this thing that looks cool. Like I'm not sure
It looks
what
pretty
colors
cool.
are gonna look like. Yeah, that'll be fun. So and I'm looking forward to that because I like Delves. So, and then it's gonna come with a Hearthstone too, which is cool. I don't think we've gotten a new Hearthstone in a while. It's called the redeployment module, and there is no image for that yet. There's no visuals on that. So, as usual, that's in the show notes. And then
I do believe before we move forward, there. It sounds like you haven't heard of the Hearthstone from the raid, which you don't raid, so why would you have?
No, probably.
There is, I think it's just called the Explosive Hearthstone or something like that, and I think it drops either from Rick Reverb or from Bunk Junker. But Flurpy won it this past week, and he was all excited to use it, and then needed a summon, and our only warlock, Soul, was like, I should start charging for these fucking things. And I was thinking, said every warlock ever. So I teased him a little bit. I'm like, what, your bags aren't just full of soul shards? It's funny.
That's back like in the classic days. Like, yeah,
sure
like,
is.
Yes, yeah, that was the classic.
Honestly, I feel like I should level a warlock in classic, even though it's not quite vanilla, just to say I could. Or just to say I did. Because I'm pretty sure we still have some classic realms up right now.
So Choaspit has kind of existed in my head since my time in vanilla. Like I really just started playing her more, and she wasn't ever called Choaspit, but I've always had a line on warlocks, and I did play one, I can't remember to what level, in vanilla, and I do remember that soul shards thing and like some of those old school things that made it kind of hard to level like a warlock too. They were really, really squishy back then. Like it was way, way different. But yeah.
I gotta be insane. I just decided I have a goal. I'm going to level a Forsaken Warlock on hardcore and get at least the lower level mount. No, the quest line is for the epic mount.
It'd be
I
way
gotta
easier
get
to
the
do on
epic
side.
mount. No.
Unless you really want to do hardcore.
Fuck no. I want the challenge. I want to be able to say I not only leveled all the way in hardcore, but got the mount.
Do self-found though too if you're going to do that.
But wait, don't you have to not die? Am I stuck on this? Are you allowed to die? I mean, you can.
Nope.
No?
You can't die. You
You're
die on
not gonna
hardcore,
die?
you're gone.
How high do you have to get then? Why is Johnny laughing? Because it's going to be really
about
hard.
5'10".
Oh, no, I mean, how...
You gotta be
What level?
60, I believe. Because
You're
I
gonna
think you
get
can
to
only
60
get
without
epic mounts
dying?
at 60.
Bro.
I think the first
I
one's
am.
at 30, I think.
I thought it was 40.
It might be 40. It's either 30 or 40.
Wait, in vanilla, the first warlock mount was at 40, which is when everybody
what it-
got their first mount, by the way. Actually.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
the first mount is kind of just
The
like
horse.
free and easy, right?
But you have to get to
It's the
40,
big one is the
bro.
hard one.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I got to level 20.
I'm doing it for the challenge. Last time I tried hardcore, I got to level 14. So,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. I'm so scared. Anyway, speaking of challenges, guys, time walking is going to get harder. That's my last piece of news is apparently they're going to increase the difficulty of time walking dungeons. This is coming in 11.1.7 as well. That's what's being rolled out right now. It's also on the PTR, so obviously things might change. Some things they're including is they're increasing enemy health with a focus on boss health. And then they're doing some adjusting to the scaling. So lower geared players will be a little bit adjusted so the difficulty isn't overwhelming. And the dungeons will now drop adventurer gear when it previously was explorer. So I think that's like the next bump up, right? The next upgrade.
Yep.
Like explorer
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
green, adventurer is your first blue. Yeah. So, and then we're just going to read from the quote here, what they said in a blue post, developers notes. These changes aim to make it possible to experience time walking dungeons more authentically, giving players the opportunity to use more abilities and practice their class's damage rotations, healing spells, or defensive. When players wish to use time walking dungeons to level up, we want you to learn your class in realistic combat encounters, especially boss encounters. This also acknowledges and rewards players who take the time to acquire powerful gear, since better gear increases your damage, healing, and survivability. We will actively monitor testing and feedback, and we will make further adjustments as needed. What do you guys think on this? Because I'm kind of absorbing it too. You don't like it?
I don't like it. Now, I understand the
No.
argument of, well, you should have to actually work for your gear. Like, listen, if I get a quest to do 5 time walking dungeons, do dungeons I've done hundreds of times in the past, I want to be able to complete that quickly. I don't want to have to go, all right, let's fucking gear up for Hellfire Ramparts or whatever the fuck they were called. Let's get ready to go do that. Like, no. Please, let me just raffle stomp this shit. Like, if they want to do this, I think the logic behind having people have, like, a more authentic experience is good. If they want to do this, then keep time walking as it is and add, like, a heroic time walking or some shit and make it like that.
Boost the XP and give us a tier up reward.
Yeah,
I think
do that.
maybe they're trying to create a bridge between like solo players who want to level up by doing these things, but maybe slowing it down a little bit so they could see like more of the story and stuff. Because sometimes, like, I did all the lore and everything, and I'm like a bit of a lore geek here and there, but like, so I don't need to see those dungeons for lore, but there is some pretty good lore in there. If maybe it was just slow down for like half a second and give people time to maybe like the first time I did some of them, it's like you actually want to talk to the NPC in the beginning. Like they tell you something, but like by the time they're on the first boss, and then you get kicked for like falling behind. So I could see why they want to slow down the pace a little bit and get people to like focus on like playing a dungeon. I think what they should do is that if you do 5 of those, then you get like your weekly. The same way if you get like 5 heroics, or like, I think Wooly, you were saying something along this line, right? Like, if you do 5 of these, then that's your weekly thing. It's like, 5 mythic, or like they should make it they should put it in the rotation of like weekly quests where you get a pinnacle cache, where you get like a really good piece of gear and a lot of currency and stuff. Because if you're going to do 5 of those and they're going to slow it down like that and make a focus on mechanics and stuff like that, you're basically doing dungeons just in a different setting. It might be a little easier than doing heroics. It's probably like doing like 5 normals or something, but you should still get a cache for that. That's your time. I feel like that's my opinion on it. I think. Does that make sense?
I thought you do get a cache for Vault.
You do.
Yeah, but like, well, for doing 5 time walking.
For each time walking dungeon, you get a thing in Vault.
Okay.
That's different though.
Yeah, I don't barely do them.
They just need to up the reward on the Vault, I think. If they're gonna do that.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm all over the place, and I've been wrong like 17 times, you guys. I found my vape.
I have another reason that I still don't like it, and that's anxiety. A lot of people get really happy when time walking comes around because they know it's meant to be raffle stomped. So they're like, cool, I don't have to feel bad about doing low damage because nobody's paying attention.
Yes.
If you are afraid of groups, and a lot of people who play this game are, this is not helping that at all. And I'm sure some asshole out there is going to be
like, you're taking something that was previously super accessible, you're making it a little less accessible if you suffer from those sort of things, like if you get anxious or claustrophobic or things like that.
Yeah.
In groups, that makes sense.
That's the whole reason I don't do Mythic Plus. I'm fine when I'm with people I know, but if I'm with strangers, I have no idea if they're nice or not.
I don't think I've ever queued without friends for Mythic Plus, honestly, for that reason. So I could see exactly where you're coming from on that.
Oh, the
Johnnie had an
making
idea.
A random group more competitive and annoying when it was supposed to just no one talked or gave a shit because you could raffle stomp it. Yeah.
That said, I do plan on doing some Mythic fucking Plus in Legion Remix. Tell you that. Because Legion was when I did the most Mythic Plus I've ever done.
Gershom still needs his class hall for that shit. I never got Kill Jaden down because no one was doing it and I couldn't solo it. So I've been waiting on Legion Remix for so long. I'm like, oh my god, I need to go get Kill Jaden. Now I'm gonna be like, oh, LFR, let's go kill Jaden. Yeah. Get my fucking class hall, because like you said, we know how Pandaria Remix worked. You got all the shit that you got for doing raid. You got the mounts, you got the achievements, you got everything. So they better make it the same so I can get my fucking class hall for Gershom. Jesus Christ.
Johnnie, you had an idea about time walking. You put it in host chat.
Time walking follower dungeons. Make it a fucking thing instead of this shenanigans, and then I can just do it by myself and not have to worry about.
That's a good idea, dude. Oh shit, that's a capital idea.
Bro, I'm just calling it now. And they're already doing the lure walking thing, right?
Yeah.
They're already with the questing.
Walker Cho.
Lore Walker Cho. There you go.
He's got his little panda chode out.
He has his little fucking 1.2 inch penis.
Right.
That I measured. Sorry.
The micro dick Cho. The chode. The chub.
Lower Walker Chode. I feel like shit, what was I gonna say?
Lower Walker Chub. You were gonna say Lower Walker Chub.
You mentioned you mentioning follower dungeons made me realize the AI in follower dungeons is 10 times as good as Bran in the fucking Delves.
Yeah.
Why the hell is Bran, get the fuck off this thing I'm trying to click, you
Give me
asshole.
my Scarden, bro. I want my Scarden, bro.
And please stop throwing potions in the fire. Don't stand in those woods, champion, while I fucking throw your healing potion over here. Fuck you, bro.
can you please get your fucking dinosaur off of this glowing pot so I can give you a little bit of experience,
They're
you dickhead?
huge. Oh, they're gigantic. The
Don't
dinosaurs.
stand there!
Where the fuck else
Anyway.
am I supposed to stand after your fucking dinosaurs hog up like the whole goddamn screen, dude?
Give it a storm ward spec for shamans, make it a tank spec, or make that another something. Give them,
Dude.
come on now. Where is
That
it,
sounds
Blizzard?
awesome.
Where shaman named Baelgrim from the Rookery Follower dungeon. Someone else said it before ages ago. It's been a thing. People have been talking about. They won't do it. They did it in SOD, but it's not the same thing. They need to do it. They need to do it. Storm Ward.
Yeah.
There you go. They already have a name. They've already got the lore behind it. It's chain lightning fucking tanking. It's with melee effects. You know, come on now. It's gotta be a thing.
It's not like they've never added a new spec to an existing class before.
Molten Wave. Yeah, there you go. You got now, or Molten Shield, or whatever. Like, you know, there's all kinds of shit that can go with this. You know what I mean? You hold a mace and you have a shield. You already got the one hand. They can already hold the weapons, right? Come on, just do it. Just do the thing. You know, I don't know why we need a male tank. I don't know why we don't have a male armor type tank.
A lot of tanks are dudes.
They rather make another leather like Demon Hunters. Like, why the fuck are we doing that? And
You're just gonna ignore that one, huh?
yeah. And Demon Hunters should have a healer. Demon Hunters should have a healer spec. Done.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
Or
with
some
that
ranged
because
DPS. Or a ranged DPS.
yeah, I could get behind that.
That's the other thing I think of. You know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done. Hot text over. I'm done. Next.
Honestly, the way Demonology played before Legion would make a pretty good ranged Demon Hunter spec, but I can already hear the steam coming out your ears.
Ooh, I can't.
Are you one of those warlocks who's pissed off about the loss of the old Demonology metaform?
That was my main spec for ages during WAD. And during, and then when they changed, I hated the change initially in Legion. I despised it. Never wanted to play it. It took me until Dragonflight to want to play that shit.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Shit had you parked, huh? That's
Yeah.
wild. Wow.
I was an Affliction Warlock before that, so that was my main thing.
I had a friend back in WAD that I have not spoken to in forever, and I'm pretty sure she deleted me on Battle.net, who had been a former Demonology Warlock who was still mad about that.
Yeah.
Wait, they changed it before Legion. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like end of WAD, like pre-patch. It was like pre-patch
That's
for
right.
pre-patch for
That's
Legion.
right.
Pre-patch
Y'all
for-
complain about this the way hunters complain about lack of AoE. How we say we still
Yeah.
miss like Death Chakram and Wild Spirit from Shadowlands. And then they tease us and they're like, you can have it in your talent tree. Never mind, just kidding. Patch 11.
What the fuck was the
whatever,
point of getting rid of
Evan shit, we
multi-shot?
took that from you. Come on, bro. Why'd you even keep it there? And then you kept the graphic and or they upgraded the graphic for Death Chakram. They made it better or some shit. And it's like, why'd you do that?
But
And
not
they
Wild
took it from
Spirits,
us. It was so
They should have given it
bogus.
to survival is what they should have did. They should have given it to survival. It made way more sense. It made
That's
way
a whole
more
other
sense.
thing. Jesus.
Throw your
Well,
spear in the
folks.
ground, does a thing, you know.
Well, folks, this is about that time where we usually play a game. We're at an hour, and I got some stuff to wrap up yet tonight. So we're gonna get going here. But final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts.
My final thought is I found my vape.
I have a final thought. Keeping in mind the Hamilton experience that I've been going through lately, I just want to say that I love how we just tell Blizz what to do, because they're my favorite subjects.
I found out what my final thought was going to be. It's Timewalking Follower Dungeons. Do it, make it a thing, go.
Yeah, why not? All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get on out of here then. Feel free to follow us in the social places. I am at Wooly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y on Twitter, Instagram, and Bluesky. Oh, TikTok as well, that's right. And Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, all one word, Gershom, on Twitter, and at Hunter Gershom with 2 R's in Gershom on Instagram. Boomy is at Boomy Nation, BOOMY, and then Nation like a country on Twitter, YouTube, pretty much every social place that he has a social place. Johnnie Tips is Johnnie.tips on Discord. That's JOHNNIE.TIPS. And at Johnnie.tips on Instagram. And then, of course, CRAIIIIG! I missed the button at first. Our very part-time co-host is at CRAIIIG Addict on Twitter, all one word, CRAIG Addict. And, of course, the show is at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and I think for now that's it. You can email us with any feedback or questions, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us a review or feedback of any kind on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com to find our link tree. All our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. Alright, guys, bye. We love you. Be good.
Night swingers, we love you.
Goodbye. Flopping floppers, dude. That's what.
Flopple coins.
Yeah, lots of flopper coins. Yep.